Hey Buckeye Bobcats, it's Mr. Cadden again. I'm here with Bobcat kindergartner Cynthia Grace, aka Cece, and our little dog Daisy. Say hi, Daisy. And tonight we're going to share one of my favorite books, Humpty Dumpty Climbs Again by David Horowitz. Thank you for sharing all your books on Facebook today. I really enjoyed seeing what you guys are reading today. Shout out to Duke Kaboom out there too. Humpty Dumpty Climbs Again by David Horowitz. Humpty Dumpty climbed up a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Finally, one of the king's horses had the good sense to call a doctor. "What is this? I think it's his butt." "Mr. Dumpty," said the doctor, "you really must be more careful. I mean, for Pete's sake, you're an egg." Since then, Humpty has not climbed a single wall. We'll return after these messages. Now all the king's horses and all the king's men make jokes about Humpty Dumpty. Whenever they pass his house, they chant, "Humpty Dumpty sits in a chair. He used to climb rocks. Today he won't dare." One day, the dish went to visit Humpty Dumpty. Ha ha he he he. When the dish arrived, Humpty Dumpty was sitting around in his underwear watching television. "Listen, Humpty Dumpty," said the dish. "This is getting ridiculous. You used to be such a brave egg. Everybody looked up to you. Now you just sit around watching TV." "Whatever," said Humpty Dumpty. "After that great fall I had, climbing rocks just seems so silly. I mean, what's the point?" "If you say so," said the dish, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Poor guy. Oh well. Humpty Dumpty went back to watching TV when along came a spider. And now the news. The spider dropped down and frightened Humpty Dumpty right out of his house. And there, in the middle of the street, stood the once mighty Humpty Dumpty. A little dog laughed to see such a sight. Tee hee hee hee. And poor Humpty Dumpty headed for the hills. Humpty Dumpty kept walking until he reached the wall. For old time's sake, he climbed up a few big rocks that lay on the bottom. And he found he was not alone. "Oh, great," thought Humpty Dumpty. "It's all the king's men. They'll probably make fun of me some more." But they did not. All the king's men had a big problem of their own. The king's favorite horse, Milt, had gotten stuck way up on the wall. "The king will have our heads for this," the men said grimly. "We're so doomed. What will we do?" Humpty Dumpty noticed the climbing equipment at the men's feet. Without a word, he coiled up their rope, threw it over his shoulder, and, yep, you guessed it, Humpty Dumpty climbed again. Oh, the humanity! Excellent! Hooray! Yes, Humpty Dumpty knew he could fall, but still, Humpty Dumpty climbed up the wall. For as long as there's trouble for horses and men, good Humpty Dumpty the egg climbs again. We're saved! What a brave egg. P.S. And from that day on, Humpty Dumpty never climbed again without the proper safety equipment or pants. The end. Bobcats, I hope you like the story of Humpty Dumpty Climbs Again. Just remember, when things aren't going well, you can always pick yourself up and try again. Love you, Bobcats. Have a great night. Don't forget, tomorrow is Wear Your Spirit Wear Day. Go Bobcats.